So, hello there everyone, this is Fenton Duos here, and tonight I'm going to be doing What If Goku Was Born a Half Angel, Part 2. So, we're going to start the What If where I last left it off, where the ending was where we continue from there. But then we continue the story where Goku and Dai Shinken left the planet, where Goku finished hit with a hit. As Dai healed him, but left him where he was defeated by Goku. As we then see Goku and Daishinkin arriving at Sano's world, where Goku said, "So how did I do, father?" Looking at Daishinkin with him responding that he did excellent in that battle, as we see Daishinkin's thoughts, this child did better than I expected, but it will almost be time for him to leave to Earth. As Goku was originally meant to be sent to Earth to be trained by Whis, and then he was going to meet his father. But after a while, Daishinkin and Goku were brought to meet with Seno, as Seno and Goku were playing around with each other for a good while. Daishinkin and his guards were keeping an eye on them. Then we skip 5 years, where Goku is now a full-grown adult, or we can say a young adult, and he had learned everything he can from Daishinkin, which I will during the parts of the What If I'll explain his powers, but once we get into a fighting scene, I'll explain some of his powers. As Zeno and Daishinkin had called for Goku, where we then hear Goku say, "Yes, Father, and yes, Lord Zeno." Then one of them responds, "Goku, we would like to tell you that it is time for you to go to where you were meant to be." As Goku looked at them and said, "Where is that, Father?" Which the person who was talking was Daishinkin. "With your brother Whis, and for you to protect a planet called Earth. But one day you'll come back when we need you." As they start to explain that Goku, being half angel, half mortal, he's originally allowed to interfere with mortal matter, meaning he can do anything he wants because he's half mortal. So then Goku looked at his father and said, "I understand, father." But then after a few minutes of Goku getting this all in his mind, he agreed with his father and left to Beerus' planet. As Goku knows the teleportation technique that Daishinkin uses, but he doesn't have a full mastery. As he appeared in front of Whis, as Whis said, "Who are you?" But the moment Whis laid his eyes on Goku, he realized that that's Daishinkin's son was in front of him. As Goku said, hello, Sir Whis. Father told me I'll be staying in this universe." But the moment Goku stepped on the planet, everything started to shake. And just because I don't want Beerus to wake up, let's say the planet shaking wasn't enough to wake him up. And yes, Goku has enough mastery over his powers to not release ki to the point where Beerus will be waking up by a snap. But Beerus didn't wake up, as we then hear Whis say, "Well, Goku, let's get going to planet Earth," where we then see Supreme Kai meet Goku for the first time, as Supreme Kai says, Who is the mortal with you, Whis?" As Whis then said, "This is the son of the Grand Priest," making Supreme Kai be shocked and apologize to Goku. As Goku looked at Supreme Kai and said, don't worry, just call me Goku. It's nothing hard, I'm not my father." As then Supreme Kai decided to bring Goku to planet Earth, where Goku then asked whenever he gets a chance, can he teach them the Kai Kai move. As Supreme Kai disappeared and Goku landed on a floating island and as we then meet Kami and Popo. As Goku saw Kami and started talking to him and introducing himself, where then Goku started to say, "Is this planet Earth?" and Kami said yes. And then after a couple of minutes of Kami looking at Goku, he decided to ask Goku for help on defeating a kid that was born from an evil person named King Piccolo. As Goku said, "Okay, let me go take care of him." As Kami said that the kid was already born and is making problems, where Goku then was going to leave until Mr. Popo told him that if Piccolo dies, Kami dies. As Goku then nodded at him, understanding what he had to do. Where we then see Goku appear right in front of Piccolo, who was causing problems to all the sea fighters, who were already gathered up by Master Roshi a long time ago. As remember, this is Go. This would have in the anime. This would have been Goku after the time skip to where he actually grew and was not a kid. As Goku up to as Goku appeared, as Goku saw all the sea fighters were there trying to fight off Piccolo, as he noticed Chi-Chi was impressed with her skill against Piccolo. Then we see Goku appeared in front of Piccolo and says, "Stand down or you're going to die." Where Goku started to release some of his ki pressure, which made Piccolo fall to his knee and wonder, who is this human? As Goku's ki pressure was strong enough to make everything on the planet instantly fall to the ground, making a hole, as all the trees around him were creating holes. But it was not affecting the people around him, as they were wondering why the planet was like this. But then Goku looked at him and said, no, but then Piccolo looked at him and said, "I give up, I won't do anything." When Goku heard this, his ki pressure went back to normal, as Piccolo was finally able to breathe. And all he did was stare at Goku and say, "We'll meet again," flying away from everyone. As all the sea fighters decided to go up to Goku and ask him, "What are you and who are you?" As Goku then looked at them and said, "I'm just someone new to this place, and my name is Goku." As everyone just looked at Goku and understood not to ask any more questions towards Goku. But then Bulma asked Goku, "Do you have anywhere to live?" As and everybody was gonna go home. Goku then answered that he doesn't have anywhere to live. Where then Chi-Chi offered Goku a place and decided to go with her. Then we see the years go by. As Goku and Chi-Chi got together, after a few months they got married to one another. Then we see the part where Gohan was born, where Goku named his kid Gohan in honor of Grandpa Gohan. As we then go to the Saiyan arc, where Goku, Chi-Chi, and Gohan this time went to visit Master Roshi. As over the years, Goku has gone to visit his father in Senola, as he has brought them a lot of different types of dishes from planet Earth. As they said that soon Goku's true training will begin. I'll tell you when to train under Whis. But then Goku nodded at his father and understood as he then left. We go into present time where Goku and his family arrive at Master Roshi's house. Goku introduces Gohan to the group, to all the sea fighters who were there, which were Yamcha, Tien, and Krillin. I forgot the name of Tien's partners. Sorry, guys. But then all the sea fighters were there. As all the sea fighters were there, and Bulma as well. As Bulma was playing around with Gohan, then after a couple of minutes of this, we then see a certain person pop out of nowhere and grab Gohan from Bulma. As Bulma was pushed away into the building, crashing into Master Roshi's house, where we then see our Raditz appear, holding Gohan by his tail and telling him, well, you at least inherited the Saiyan heritage from your father." As Goku looked at him and said, "Who are you, and what are you doing with my kid?" As then Raditz looked at him and said, "Brother, looks like you still haven't taken care of these people on this planet. Why aren't all of them dead?" As Goku said, "Oh, so you're the brother my father told me about." As Raditz looked at him and said, "Father is dead. What are you talking about, Goku?" As Goku said, "Oh no, we're not from the same father." As Raditz looked at him and said, "You look exactly like him though." "Yeah, we're not from the same father though." In this timeline, Bardock and Goku have some similarities, but they don't look the same. So yeah, I need to say that before everybody in the comments be saying, "What does he mean they look the same? Isn't he supposed to look like Daishinken?" Yeah, I'm not making him look blue. As Goku then appeared in front of Raditz, not in front of him, behind him, grabbing his tail and saying, "I forgot about this." As Goku's tail popped out of nowhere, and it was blue. And then this is the part where we then go a couple of years back, where Goku was training with his father. Since Goku is the son of Daishinken, the Saiyan blood in him of being a bad and cruel person does not exist. He's in the middle. He can either he's in the middle of everything. Basically, he doesn't have anger and he doesn't have sadness. He doesn't have happiness. He doesn't have all of the emotions normal people would have or normal aliens would have. He has them all in between, meaning he can be happy whenever he wants and also angry whenever he wants. The effects I was saying that we all know that they can. When Goku was a child, he would really be mean to poor Grandpa Gohan. In this timeline, that Shinken didn't have to hit him on the head or anything. Goku was ordinary. He had the blood of an angel. He was able to control his emotions. As Goku looked at his brother and said, "I can tell you something about this. It took me quite a long time to learn how to control these abilities, but you look like you mastered them at a very fast rate." As Goku then grabbed Raditz by the tail, started floating in the air, and told him that if I keep on pulling your tail, it's gonna break off. So you got a couple of minutes to decide. You lose your tail and lose all your power, or you give my son back to her down there, pointing at Chi-Chi, and you can tell me what you want from me. As Raditz trying to escape Goku's grabs, kept on seeing that the more he tried to escape, the more his tail was being pulled. As he then said, I give up, Kakarot, you win." As Goku then went back to the floor and dropped Raditz on the ground, putting his feet on top of Raditz, saying, "Now, I'm not letting you go because I know you're gonna try something. What are you doing here?" As Raditz then said, I'm here for you, Kakarot. We need your help to take care of somebody." As Goku then said, "Exactly, you got two options before you tell me who do you need me to take out. You can stay here, or you can go get the hell out of my planet and not die." As Raditz took the second option, and this is then where we then see two random figures in the middle of nowhere in a planet with a tall person, as these three were Saiyans. As the first person was speaking, saying, "Well, Raditz, you gave up to your brother. Pfft, pathetic. He's just a weakling Saiyan. The principal Saiyans will take care of this." As we then hear Raditz saying, "Oh no." And this is where I'm going to be ending it off. Thank you guys for watching. This is Phantom Duels here. And goodbye, everybody. See ya.